Hello, this is P. Vishwanath. Register number URK19CS1153. Today we are going to see some basic commands in Unix. First question is list the content of user's home directory including the hidden files. To list the content of hidden files, we have to use ls space hyphen a. File name is starts with dot, then it is said to be a hidden file or hidden directory. Coming to the second question, list the content of variable directory. I have to say ls space slash var so that we can list the content present in the where directory. See, these are the content present in this where directory. I have to create two directories. For that I have to use command mkdir space directory name, that is dir1, same like dir2. So whether it is created or not, I have to use command ls. See, my two directories are created, dir1 and dir2. Next question is create a hidden directory with your name. As I said before, when creating a hidden directory I have to start with dot. My name is Vishwanath, so that dot Vishwa, ls space hyphen a. See, dot Vishwa is an hidden directory. Next question is change into directory 1. For changing directory I have to use command cd dir1. To check whether I am in dir1 or not, I have to use command pwd. See, I am in dir1. Coming to the next question, copy the etc password file to the current directory using sample.txt as the file name. For that the command is cp, means copy, space etc slash passwd name sample.txt. To check whether it is created or not, I have to give command ls. See, the sample.txt has been created. Once I check sample cat sample.txt, see, it was created. Coming to the next question, change into your home directory, use pwd command. As I said before, we can use pwd for checking what directory we are in. We can give simply cd to get into the home directory. After that I will give pwd. See, I was in the home directory. Coming to the next question, I have to create a data. According to this data we have 4 questions. I have already created data, that is I named it as test1.txt. See, this is the data with name, register number and research interest. That the first question is display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. For that we have to use grep command, that is grep, to filter the list. Grep, what I have to filter, that is grid test1, that is the file name, space I am combining another command to filter the field, that is first field, because I just want the names, so that first field. See, these are the names who are interested in grid computing. Coming to the next question, list all the student names and register numbers in the class. For this we can just use cut command to filter the first two fields, that is cut field 1, 2 and the file name test1.txt. See, these are the names and register numbers. Coming to the next question, list the count of students who have interest as image processing and store the result in the another file. For this I have to give command grep image processing, that is research interest present in test1 file name, combining another command, that is wc -l, storing in a test2.txt To check whether it is present in test2.txt, I just give cat test2.txt. See, these number of students are interested in image processing. Check James is interested in image processing and Aaron interest in image processing. So that is just 2 students. Coming to the next question, display the first 2 rows and last 2 rows in the and store into the another file. For this, we can simply give head and tail command. I am using both commands, so that I will start with a bracket head to storing in I have to filter in test.txt and tail to, that is last 2 rows of the data from the test1.txt, and I am storing it in display.txt. Sorry, I have given it is not tail, it is tail. To check whether it is created or not, I will just give cat display.txt. See, these are the first 2 rows and these are the last 2 rows. Coming to the next question, display the contents of the file test1 without any blank lines. For that, we will just give the command as a grep/s test1.txt. This command removes all the blank lines in the text, in the data. In our data there is no blank line, so that you will as it is, leave it as it is. Coming to the next question, move the file sample name.txt from directory 1 to directory 2. For this we can give just mv space dar1, because the sample.txt present in dar1, so that dar1/sample.txt, and I am sending it to the dar2 and name it as sample.txt. To check whether it is present in it is moved in dar1 or 2, I have to change directory to dar2. That is our next question. Changing directory to the dar2, so that I am changing it to dar2. To check whether it is present or not, I will just give ls command. See, the ls sample.txt is present in the dar2 directory. Cat sample.txt. See, this is the same data we have already seen in the first directory. I will just clear everything. Check whether the file, I have checked that. Rename the file sample.txt to the new.txt. First I have to use command mv to rename the file. Our old file name is sample.txt. I am renaming it as new.txt. That is mv old name space new name. It renames the file. We'll check whether it is renamed or not by giving ls command. See, it is renamed with new.txt. Display the calendar of December 2020. For this we have to just give a command, that is cal and particular month and year. Cal space December comes with 12th month and 2020 year. This was the calendar of December 2020 of. Coming to the next question, remove the dir1. For this we have to go to the home directory cd and I have to remove, that is removing directory rmdir1 rmdir space dir1. This removes the first directory. To check whether it is removed or not, I will just give ls command. See, dir1 is not present in the list. Coming to the next question, display last 3 lines of the file test1.txt. For displaying last 3 lines, we can just give tail command, that is tail space hyphen how many lines, that is 3 lines, test1.txt. These are the 3 lines present in the test1.txt. Coming to the next question, that is display all the commands you have executed so far. Save the list into a file named todayhistory.txt. For checking our history, we'll just give history as command and storing it as today's history dot txt. We will check whether it is stored in not by giving cat command today history dot txt. See, this was the history that I was used commands before and stored in a today history dot txt. Coming to the next question, how many files are present under your home directory? For this, we can just use wc command to check whether how many files are present. I'll just ls space -l. I'm adding another command, that is wc-l. See, these number of files are present in my home directory. Coming to the next question, perform sorting of 3 files and store the sorted file in the 4th file. For that, I'll just create 3 files. Like for just creating a file, we can use touch command. For editing that file, we can use vi command, file underscore 1.txt. Here I am giving like hello there. I'll just start with number 3 and saving it. Likewise, I will create a file 2 with the file underscore 2. Here I am giving it as a disk is Vishwanath, saving it. Likewise, I will create file 3. Here I am giving how old, how are you. For sorting it, I will just use command sort and file names, that is file 1.txt space file 2.txt space file 3.txt. I am saving it in another file, that is sort.txt. See, these all files have been saved in sort.txt after sorting. We'll check whether it is sorted or not by just giving cat command, that is sort.txt. See, this is sorted like in ascending order. Coming to the next question, change the permissions of your newly created file such that group users and other users don't have access to any type of access. For that, for modifying our access, we can just use chmod and giving it as permission read write x for sort.txt. To check whether it is is not, we'll just give lsl. See, for sort.txt there are no other permissions for the group users. Thank you.